Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Pay Attention, man. It's your host, Savior Smith, and I'm going to be joined today by none other than Mr. Monte Papers himself. Monte, you want to shout yourself out?
Yes, sir, man. First of all, shout out to Savior for this opportunity. And the man is doing great things, bringing light to cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and etc. So I appreciate you for that.
Yes, sir.
I'm Monte Papers. I'm from Chicago. Just moved to Houston 6 months ago. I'm loving the journey.
Yes, sir. Okay, and where can they follow you at on all social media platforms?
Follow me on everything at Monte Papers. I just moved to Houston about 6 months ago, and honestly, this is like a surreal experience. Not just this interview, but just me jumping out on faith and really like pursuing my passion. Like everything since August, which is when I moved out here, has been like it's like working wonders for me, and it's like unexplainable. Real quick, I read this book called The Alchemist probably like 2 months before I moved out here. And that book woke something up in me, I swear. And the book basically states like, once you find your purpose and you start walking down it, God send you people, signs, and numbers to let you know you're on the right way. And I tell you, that's the truth, for real. So it just made, again, I'm a full-time photographer. Been doing this for 5 years, and in fact, it just made 5 years last week.
Man,
so,
woo!
Let's go, man. In fact, when I was on my way, I didn't have a specific address. I just knew it was Houston. Like my brother didn't send me the address. He lived out here, and he didn't send me the address. So something hit me like, bro, I don't even know where I'm going for real. Ask for the address. And when he sent me the address, guess what the address was? 1111, and the zip code. 77007. So that's 3 7s.
Right.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, so now we're here.
Hell yeah.
Let's get it, man. You mentioned you were from Chicago, man. So what is it like starting a business in Chicago where in social media, so Chicago isn't seen as that type of city, man. It has a lot of negative connotations, man. So you growing up, I know you would like to show people that that's not it all is to be.
Facts. There's a lot of influence in that environment, no cap. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with like 20 guys. I always had a big friend group. And I see everybody go their own way. Some niggas in jail right now. Some niggas dead right now. Some people very successful in what they're doing right now. Some people went to college and, being very successful and being an entrepreneur. I had fortunate enough to not only be around them, but also grow up in a household with nothing but older people. I'm the youngest. So I was able to see from neighbor states on what not to do. Like my whole family full of like street people, like really people who was outside. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I seen the whole nine. I seen people, you know what I'm saying, go to jail. I seen people get shot within the family and people shoot. That whole thing. So, real life. And one person that really like impacted my life was my brother Tyrese. You know what I'm saying? He went to jail for 15 years. He was just like, bro, you don't gotta do that. I did enough time for the whole family. Like, do something better. So I was like, you know what? Let's try it. I like to pride myself on being like the first person to actually like try something different out the family. So that's one thing. It's really mindset. But I had to see that first to know something different.
Yeah, man. So with that being said, man, what do you think is so unique about you?
I'm not afraid to take risks.
Taking that leap, bro, doing something scared, right? Being scared and accepting that it's okay to be scared as long as you're doing it for you. So just talk about that, man, because I really think that's powerful, man. Like you taking the risk to leave Chicago to Houston and not even knowing that you were going to have a place to live in a sense. You just said, I'm headed to Houston. So that was a big risk, man. So why do you keep taking risks, man? What do you look to just inspire people?
First of all, like I just noticed when it was time to move, I felt like every time I'd be elevating, I just hit a ceiling and just be like, damn. So I'm like, I was in the comfort zone, and I noticed like what they say, doing the same things don't get you just different results.
Right.
I couldn't keep doing the same thing, but it wasn't until I realized like that's true. Like once you start opening doors for yourself, you just gonna see a bunch of different doors open up. And once you get out your comfort zone, you opening yourself up to new opportunities. Just that simple.
Yeah. Okay, for sure, man. For sure. So, now let's just keep it rolling, man. What do you think is your biggest strength you know what I'm saying, as a person, man, as a man, as a human?
I say my biggest strength is, one, my ability to reflect inside. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind being by myself and like really talking to myself, and working problems out within.
Yeah.
What else?
So man, let's dive into that, man. So why is it important for you to have honest self-talks to yourself, man, about your finances, your reality, your feelings? You know what I'm saying? How does that play the role just in being honest with yourself?
I think it plays a role because it's me at the end of the day, and I have to live with my consequences. So I can easily go out and ask for advice, but that person don't have to live that consequence. I do. The reality I do. So, and people might not have the same goal or dream as you. So your dream is personally for you. So if I was to tell you my dream right now, word for word, it still look different in your head. So I won't be able to. So I just reflect inside and sit in silence. One more gem, y'all. I like throwing gems out.
For sure. Yeah.
Big Sean, he put me onto a book called The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. And the first law of success is pure potentiality. And that's sitting in silence. So, and before I even read that, I felt that in me. So,
wow. Yeah. Okay. That's lit, man. So, if you could just describe, your normal day-to-day routine, man. What is a normal day for you look like?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm so everywhere. But I'm learning to be more consistent, and my days don't be consistent, and that's probably some stuff I gotta work within. But so my normal day to day is very inconsistent. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Meaning you just have a lot of different things to do every day.
Exactly. Like I can wake up, work. I can wake up, work out. I can wake up, do something else. I can wake up, listen to music. It's really like I do a lot of things. I'm always productive, but my day don't be consistent. So I'm learning that though. Like even today was a perfect day of consistency. Like I woke up, did some morning routines and stuff like that. But I want to continue to do exactly what I was doing.
Yeah, man. I appreciate the transparency.
Thanks.
So, what are some things you're looking to be intentional with? You would like to at least practice, or at least what habit would you like to just introduce to yourself, or just practice in 2022 for the rest of the year?
Actually, I'm glad you said that because it was just yesterday somebody gave me some advice. I do go to people for advice when it comes to certain things. It's like your mentors. You'll go to them because that's how you see yourself. You know what I'm saying? Right. So somebody was just like, one thing, we entrepreneurs. So especially if you're a full-time photographer, if you're a photographer, this is what you got to lock in on. Your turnaround time. And turnaround time comes into your work ethic, and it comes into your consistency. So if I was to just completely fix my turnaround time, I can be able to hit all those with that one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so project.
Facts. So that would be that's the answer to that.
Okay, for sure, man. So as we talk more so into your business as a cameraman, right? I just want to know personally, for me, man, is Monte Papers your official business name, or that just your brand that you're pushing to promote your business?
That's just a brand that's a name that I'm using to push my business.
Okay. So do you have an LLC for your
business?
I do.
Yes,
I definitely. You know what I'm saying? Fill me in. I would like to know, man.
It's called Paper Clips Media.
Okay.
And that's
okay. Now with Paper Clips Media, man, I definitely want to understand what made you, say, I want to take this full time, because when you actually make that investment into purchasing your LLC, right? That means you have to take money, that you possibly could have used for something else.
Facts.
To start your own business legally and go the full way with your limited liability company, your LLC, right? So for just really, man, so what was that process like? What made you say, man, I'm willing to sacrifice my money into me so I can start my own business and take care of me?
Right. So it was 2017. I came up on a large lump sum of money. But before it came, I've been plotting and thinking. I'm like, I don't want to just spend this bread, because I know if I get it right now, I'm gonna spend it. I don't got a plan. So I started plotting and thinking, and I was already an artist, so I was already making music. And I was like, I'm an artist. What do artists need? A music video, right? So I'm like, I'm creative. I can shoot my own video. You know what I'm saying? So it's either studio equipment or a camera. And I was in a rap group at the time, so I knew if I got a camera, I could shoot everybody's video and my video. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let's get the camera. It makes sense. So I bought the camera, 2017. Yeah.
Yeah. So I like that, bro, because you bought the camera initially to kind of help everyone that you was with too.
Facts.
And then it turned into you being more so like, man, I really want to do this. You know what I'm saying? More on a daily basis, man. So that's lit, man. So you really wanted to serve others, and through you serving others, you found your purpose.
Yeah. In a way, yeah. I remember being super excited when I first got my camera, bro. I wanted to shoot everybody. Like, I wanted to do it. Like, anything I could get. Like, facts. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, man. So definitely, man, what is the biggest lesson you've learned just since you've launched Paperclip Media? My bad. Did I say correct?
Yeah.
Paperclip Media. Okay,
yeah.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned, man?
Oh, I learned a lot, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When I first started, though, I'd say my biggest lesson when I first started, you know, being bold. Like, you can't care. Like, when it comes to posing, you gotta just be bold, bro. Like, you know, sometimes people be kind of hesitant to tell somebody what to do, but it's my job, for real. So, I don't know. It was just this one time, it was a big group of people. It was lawyers. I got hired to do, like, a big lawyer convention, bro. It was dope. It was my first year. And everybody had their ID badges on, and it just looked sloppy. Like, they was, and then professional cameraman came. This was before I was brand new. Yeah, okay. Professional dude, he worked for the Chicago Tribune, came in, and he was ready. He had a little bag, he had everything. Yeah. He just was like telling everybody what to do. Like, take the badge off, whoop, 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 line up right here, whoop, 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 whoop. Like, how you do that? Yeah. Be bold. Just be bold. Yeah, that's it.
Sure. Yeah, man. I saw you when you said that. I saw the same thing in your mind, in my mind. So yeah, that's it, man. Okay. So man, how important is black ownership to you?
Black ownership, bro, it's everything to me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm teaching my kids that. Facts. Like, I'm teaching my kids that, bro. Like, coming up, I think you can relate to this. They can relate to this. Everybody, you know, they just go get a job, go to school. Same thing, you feel me?
Same.
But meanwhile, other people learning young and thriving off us, you know what I mean? Facts. So I don't want my kids to go through the same thing. So I say black ownership is everything. And plus, we run the culture, so whatever we say popping was busting. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
I agree with you 100%, man. Okay, so man, with black ownership, man, how is black ownership in the sense of your hometown, man, with Chicago, bro? How do you look at black ownership, or how is black ownership seen through the perspective lens of Chicago?
That's a good question, because I'm always in the inside of Chicago, but from the outside in, I would probably, I don't know. I'm going to just say from the inside, I'm going to say it's growing, because it definitely is. Yeah. Like, before I left, they had this spot called Flaves. That food was good. Well, I'm kind of low-key missing that food. Yeah. Like, they had lamb chops and chicken. Yeah. All that. I ain't gonna lie. I was doing that every day before I left. So I say that, like, it's coming up. Yeah. From the outside in, I really don't know how people feel it. If you can shed light on that.
Yeah. Really no, I'm just asking, man, from perspective, man, because I don't know that, you know what I'm saying, how black economies are in other states outside of Texas, you know.
Okay. Now, I can definitely say it's on the rise. It ain't where Atlanta, Houston at. Nah, it's not. Okay. Because we only got so many clubs, we only got so many bars. Okay. For real.
So, man, how do you plan on this impacting Chicago, man, within the next 10 to 20 years, bro?
Really just inspiring the youth, you know what I'm saying? And getting that story out there, because I am tired of that same old Chicago, bad place and all that. Trust me, it can get bad. Trust me. Yes, sir. But it ain't, first of all, that ain't popping to me. I don't like that. That's not what I'm trying to promote, because at the end of the day, that's sabotage. You feel me? Right. But I would say, damn, what was your question again? My bad.
Yeah, man. Nah, just how would you change? You know what I'm saying? What would you like to change in your Chicago community, man?
Just the narrative. For real. Like,
okay.
I'd definitely change the narrative. Yeah, we need more black ownership. Yeah, like this. Yeah, on everything, YouTube, Instagram. I would really prefer y'all go to my Instagram. I'm not gonna lie, I got Facebook too, but definitely go to my Instagram, follow me. Yeah, man, we on the rise, man. I appreciate platforms like this, really giving people a voice. So it's my first interview, so shout out to my boy.
Let's get it, bro.
Yes, sir. But yeah, definitely tap in with the cryptocurrency world, the NFT world. There's a wide variety of different financial gains that need to be gained out here. If you get what I'm saying.
That's right. And for the people that watching, man, that don't know about cryptos, man, what is a crypto or a few cryptos that you're kind of already familiar with or heard about?
Obviously, the big ones: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana.
Yeah.
Call it Cilantro.
yeah.
Solana, and that's it.
Okay, for sure, man. That's lit, man. Well, no, those are all some great coins. We talked about Solana on the last episode for all of my returning viewers. But again, check that episode out. But we're going to definitely dive into how you can buy your first crypto. And the first thing I want to recognize and highlight is that you need a wallet. Now, I'm not talking about a regular wallet like this, right? I'm not talking about a leather, plastic, Louis Vuitton, Dior, you know how y'all get with these wallets. I'm talking about a crypto wallet, right? So a crypto wallet is going to be a way for you to store and manage your cryptos, and some wallets allow you to manage and store NFTs, right? But for this particular cause, right, one of my crypto wallets that I use is a software wallet, and it's called Crypto.com. Right, I want to highlight Crypto.com because they have recently, not even recently, but they merged with the Staples Center with a $700 million deal that allowed them to rebrand and rename the Staples Center, right, to the Crypto.com arena. So if you're watching the Super Bowl, you more than likely saw the Crypto.com commercial with LeBron James as he was talking to his younger self about what to expect. Now, he didn't say crypto, right, but of course you know what was hinted. So I do want to just highlight Crypto.com because, right, we already have him highlighted, setting up his Crypto.com account, meaning first and foremost, you have to create your Crypto.com account. It is an app that you can download on your App Store or even on your Play Store for my Android users, and you can do this online as well. But you want to actually create this account. It's going to take about 1 day to verify, but after your verification, and that's the longest, right? But after your verification process, you will be ready to actually start purchasing and buying your cryptos. Now, before we dive into Crypto.com, I do want you guys to remember there are certain rules and certain etiquette to crypto wallets, right? The first thing is you never want to invest more than you are willing to lose, right? Meaning if you're going to invest $100 in crypto, be ready to say, man, I may lose this $100 in crypto, whether that's 100, 1,000, or 100,000, right? You want to be able to actually make sure that you're willing to lose that money because it's an investment, right? This is not a get rich guarantee. This is an opportunity for you to educate yourselves and benefit, right? So that's the first thing, right? Remember, never risk more than you're willing to lose. Now, the second thing is I want you guys to understand your crypto wallet. Crypto wallets are different, right? Every crypto wallet is not the same. There are some coins that you can hold on all crypto wallets, and there are some coins that are only available on certain and special crypto wallets, right? Now, the third thing I want to tell you guys about is that you can own more than one crypto wallet, right? You do not have to only have one crypto wallet. You can have a Coinbase wallet like myself and a crypto wallet like myself and still maintain a portfolio. It is not illegal to maintain and manage multiple crypto wallets. Now, with that, you want to make sure that you have all your passwords stored and locked away, all your login information stored and locked away, because if you lose your logins to these crypto wallets, more than likely you will lose your investing in your cryptos forever, right? And it's already happened to some people, so do not be someone that forgets their information, loses their information, and they are not able to get access to the money they've made.
That's heartbreaking.
Today, right, we're going to give you guys some insight into some cryptos, right? With Monte Papers, right, he's going to be actually purchasing his first crypto. Now, as for me, as a crypto consultant, right, what I'm going to do for him, right, I'm going to actually give him 3 cryptos, right? I'm going to give him my research on these cryptos and talk about these cryptos with him and help him just educate himself. After that, he's going to make the decision on whichever crypto he has the most faith in, he feels will give him the best return of investment, and of course, make his first investment. First and foremost, research, right? If you're looking to get into the crypto market, right, NFT market, or the metaverse, you want to do your research. So I'm going to highlight coinmarketcap.com, right? Coinmarketcap.com is one of the best websites, one of the best marketplaces to learn, research, and educate yourself on any and all cryptos, right? CoinMarketCap can show you the crypto, their price, their rank, their market cap, the total number of coins in circulation, the total number of coins remaining to the public to buy, and so much more. So you want to be able to use CoinMarketCap for any and all research needs for cryptos, for the crypto market industry especially. And one of the first cryptos we're going to talk about today is Meta NFT, right? Now, I want to highlight Meta NFT because it is a relatively new crypto, but it has a pretty important roots, right? It's a pretty important reason why Meta NFT has been created.
Okay.
And so,
what makes a cryptocurrency important?
So what makes a cryptocurrency important is the different benefits, right? So you have, for example, coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? These are both cryptos, but these cryptos each are digital currencies, the same, but they do different things. They have different algorithms.
That's like, in my comparison, that's like having a Nikon and a Canon camera. Like, it's really the same structure, but it's two different cameras.
In a sense, absolutely. And you know, one camera is going to give you a certain type of result that you want for a certain type of shoot that the other one couldn't give you.
Facts.
Right? So exactly. So similar to cryptos in a sense because, for example, Bitcoin is used as a store of value, meaning it's used as a currency. Right? Bitcoin is also used as a peer-to-peer, meaning I can send Bitcoin to him through Cash App right now. Right? He can send Bitcoin to you through Cash App right now. Right, as a peer-to-peer network, right? That's Bitcoin. But Ethereum, on the other hand, is not used as a store of value, right? It's used as a smart contract, which is another word for verifying and authenticating these blockchains. Meaning, right, Ethereum's job is to actually check, confirm, and make sure that the blockchain is legitimate. Right? And it has these smart contracts, which are these codes and algorithms that allow the blockchain to continue to change in unison so that it is near impossible for hackers to hack, change, or just create fake information with the blockchain. Right? So cryptos are pretty unique because
that is why, my bad.
Now you good, man.
But that's why Ethereum is used for the metaverse or NFTs because they verify if the NFTs is real.
Yes, in a sense, yes, you're right, because you have Ethereum, which is the blockchain that NFTs are created on, meaning you can trade, you can sell, you can buy, or view. Now, with NFTs, one popular thing is minting. In order for your NFT to be legitimate, you have to mint that. And you have Ethereum, which is a blockchain for minting, right, such as Polygon, another blockchain in a sense. So, absolutely, man.
Polygon is a crypto as well?
Yeah, Polygon is another crypto. Yeah, it is another crypto. It's another blockchain at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. So, every crypto is, in a sense, still a blockchain, but it's its own unique blockchain. Now, you have some cryptos that have built their blockchains on other blockchains, like, for instance, Polkadot. Polkadot is actually built on Ethereum's blockchain. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? It definitely gets into it, man, but I hope you guys just remember CoinMarketCap is a perfect place to find out more and do your own research. But we're going to talk about Meta NFT, right? Meta NFT, I want to talk about why Meta NFT was so important, and that is because, right, Meta NFT is the first NFT cross-chain marketplace, right, that allows NFT enthusiasts and artists to take advantages of every blockchain in one place, right? As an investor, you can buy, sell, and bid on NFTs on multiple blockchains, Ethereum, Polygon, and so much more. And Meta NFT allows its users to easily switch between various blockchains with ease. Meta NFT's unique multi-channel router system allows the transaction amount to flow even if the buyer and seller are on two different channels or blockchains. So Meta NFT will deploy an explosive marketing plan, and this is only used to start Meta NFT's journey. Right now, pretty much it's just basically saying that if I have an NFT on another blockchain, right, with Meta NFT, I could transfer it to another blockchain cohesively, right, simultaneously, right, because as of right now, I can't convert the NFT to another blockchain. So this is literally the catalyst to being able to go in between different blockchains to trade and buy or sell NFTs, right? So that's going to be big with the metaverse, right? The metaverse is going to be literally nothing but NFTs, right? The homes that we see, the apartments, the cars, the clothes that we wear, the buildings, right? Those are all NFTs in a sense. The land, virtual real estate. So now one buyer could use their current crypto on their blockchain to buy a different NFT on a different blockchain, man. So
that's gonna be dope.
Yeah, man. Exactly, man. So it's pretty much kind of closing the gap between blockchains, because before Meta NFT, it looked like you could only participate with one blockchain, right, per NFT group or project.
The way the Meta NFT crypto blockchain is work, it's a blockchain.
Yeah, the Meta NFT is a crypto.
It's a crypto,
right?
The way its benefits is used is to collide the blockchains together, which is Ethereum, Bitcoin, and stuff
and
like
any
that.
other blockchain.
And any other blockchain.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it working just like how Xbox and PlayStation come together to allow you to play online on certain games? Is that
in a sense, yes, because now that's known as cross-platform, right? Where saying you have one game that was popular with cross-platform was Fortnite, right? That was one of the first games to actually introduce that concept to the public, I believe. And I don't game, but I do research, man. I do want to kind of give them their flowers now because they revolutionized how we game. To be 100%, man. But when you start seeing PC players, that pay from a desktop, start playing Xbox online or PlayStations, that's exactly similar to the same concept that Meta NFT is solving. Currently, right, Meta NFT's price is $500, right? Meaning it's 5 pennies to buy one coin, right? So literally 5 cents could buy you one NFT. And so how this NFT game works, it's about the amount of coins, right? The individual number of coins you own. So if I wanted to buy, right, 2 Meta NFT coins, right, that would be 10 cents, right? Less than $1. So the next crypto we're going to introduce is called Tron. Now, if you watch my episode, season 2.
So I have heard of Tron, especially being in the content creator space and being out here in LA. Definitely like cutting edge for creators because, right, there's a whole bunch of creators out here. If they can get, because ultimately creators create content for the consumer. At the end of the day, the best content creators, yes, money is involved in everybody trying to get paid, but they're really just trying to serve their community, right? So with this new crypto, it allows them to, 1, cut out the middleman, and then 2, serve their community at a lower price so that everyone can enjoy their content. So I think that Tron is definitely a crypto that I'm going to continue to research, especially in the space that I'm in with my business. I think that's a huge integration into crypto and content creation.
Now, one reason why I'm bringing Tron to you is because it's another valuable crypto, just like Meta NFT, right? Meta NFT is a crypto created to solve problems within the blockchain, right? Tron is a crypto that was created to solve problems in the content creation industry, right? So Tron is actually, right, a blockchain-based operating system that aims to ensure this technology is used on a daily basis, right? Tron has a transaction rate of up to 2,000 transactions per second. Now, this smokes Bitcoin out of the water, right? The transaction rate of Bitcoin is actually 6 transactions per second, right? But that doesn't make Tron better or Bitcoin better. That's just a statistic, right? Now, what Tron has its project to do is Tron is looking to basically use their platform to give content creators more power, meaning more return of profits over their creations. So eliminating the middleman, because you have these influencers on TikTok, social media, like Instagram and Snapchat, for instance, Twitter even, that are making a lot of money off just posting. Believe it or not, there are people getting paid to post on Instagram. There are people getting paid to post on Twitter. So if you are a content creator, right, Tron is literally trying to allow creators to have more control and more security over their creations, their assets, because you may post this video, right? But honestly, TikTok or Instagram is the reason why that went viral. That was a part of it, but you created that content.
Facts.
You came up with that concept. You came up with that creative idea to talk about that topic. And so it's only right that you get 100% if you can, or get most of what you can from what you put out into the world.
That's dope.
You know,
I like that.
So Tron is a pretty great crypto too.
Giving creative control back to the creators, you know?
Literally, man, you know, and as of right now, I think that's the most important, man.
Facts.
You know. So with Tron being a great crypto, its current price right now is actually $600s of a dollar, right? 6 pennies to actually purchase the first Tron coin for one coin at the moment. Now Tron has a market cap of $6 trillion, right? And it has a volume in the last 24 hours of over $1 billion being traded within Tron's blockchain alone.
The last 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
$1 billion, man. Different cryptos. So it's just, you want to kind of look at the news also following these cryptos to help you understand if it'll be worth an investment. Like if you see something big, for example, Apple supporting Tron, right? That's a big company supporting Tron. So you kind of want to say, okay, man, what does Apple know that I don't know that will help them? So you kind of, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of want to have that, like I said, your research is going to be based off just the news, not just the numbers. You know, what celebrities, what programs, what communities, what you know what I'm saying, projects are publicly acknowledging, using, or just supporting that crypto.
Yeah,
you know
who's getting behind it?
Exactly, man. But to answer your question, man, I hope this does. So Tron is about 6 cents. So if you would spend $100, right, divide 100 by 0.06, and that will tell you how many coins you have. Now, right, that will, you know what I'm saying, tell you how many coins you purchased. Now, with the price being 6 cents, right, you got a $100 investment. So, for example, you will see $100 in your crypto.com balance because that's how much you've invested into this asset. Now, as Tron value grows, right, let's say it went from 6 cents to $1, right? Every single coin that you have will be now worth $1. So if you own this, I don't know how many coins you bought, but let's say, let's do the math, man. Let's give it correctly, man, because it's easy. So if we do $100 divided by 0.06, right? You own about 1,600 coins. So if Tron goes to $1, right, $1, that means you potentially made an extra 16. My bad. You potentially invested 1,600. So if that was to grow, right, you would have an extra amount of money. So that, imagine an extra 1,600 on top of that 100. So you profited 1,600 off a $100 investment, right? Now, the only thing that was in between those cryptos for any and all investors is time, right? That could have happened in 1 month. That could have happened in 1 year, right? We see Bitcoin hit 60,000. That's great, but it took 7 years for Bitcoin to hit 60,000 per coin. You know, and experts now, researchers now saying that Bitcoin could potentially be at $250,000 by the end of 2022.
God damn.
Yeah, man.
I can see it. This is definitely an evolving game, man. Things is changing rapidly too.
Now I know that the gaming industry is $1 billion industry. So you can make money just by literally investing in a potential crypto like Gala. And Gala Games is a crypto, right, that aims to take the gaming industry in a different direction by giving players back control over their games, right? Gala Games' mission is to make blockchain games you'll actually want to play, right? The project wants to change the fact that players can spend hundreds of dollars on in-game assets, right? You're familiar with that concept. VC on 2K, right? The V-Bucks on Fortnite, right? And any other things, all the extra perks
on, they be having different like guns and characters
that you purchase. Yeah, man. So
Fortnite do.
So, man, understand that's $1 billion industry in its own. Players can own NFTs and influence the governance of games within the Gala Games ecosystem. So remember, Gala Games is a crypto, but they're also looking to attack the gaming industry by creating games, new games on the blockchain that are fun, more entertaining, or even better for consumers. Gala is not a single game, but rather it offers an entire array of different blockchain games that places fun first. So understand what this means. You're actually able to make real life income off of this blockchain game, this blockchain industry with Gala Games, a unique crypto that is recently launched.
Okay.
Yeah, man. What's up, bro?
All right. So you used to make a game. You develop a game. You put it out. So all the real estate in that game doesn't belong to you, or I would have to buy it from you.
In a sense, it does. In a sense, that's a great question about that, man. In a sense, it doesn't because it's not built on the blockchain, so there's no value. Meaning, I mean, unless I have sponsors, like if I'm developing, like let's say I'm developing 2K25, right? But I have Nike come to me and say, hey, we're gonna pay you $100 million to make sure that the players of 2K25 can only buy Nike. Right? If they gave me that, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm using my game to profit, but regular traditional games that we have now, Warzone, Madden, Call of Duty, UFC, they don't have that level of interest where, you know what I'm saying, sponsors are investing into them. Now the metaverse is a different concept where you have virtual real estate. So it's basically a way for you to advertise. So
Gala is specifically in the metaverse.
Gala is a platform that's on the NFT based blockchain that allows you to play games. So Gala Games is just basically an online mini clip. Right? Another mini clip in this. Are you familiar with mini clip? Yeah. Imagine Gala Games, basically a different concept. It's just NFT based where you're actually able to play games, but now that you're playing these games on their network, you're able to obtain ownership.
I get you. I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, for sure, man. Definitely, man. And so that's just one, you know what I'm saying, cool thing about Gala, man. And to just kind of highlight Gala, man, Gala has a current price of 22 cents, right? So you can purchase one coin right now for less than $1. For 22 cents a coin. It has a market cap of $1,594,861,162, right? And then it has, in the last 24 hours, a volume traded of over $1 billion. You don't need to be rich. Every crypto we talked about today was literally cheaper than $1. Right? So understand how $1 could potentially make you a millionaire, right? If you hold it long enough, right? And if you were to say, man, I'm not going to be that investor, I'm going to invest consistently, right? As a crypto consultant, that is my goal, to help people invest regularly, once a month, once a week, whatever your preference is. But imagine if you started investing in cryptos once a month, $10 a month, $100 a month, whatever your preference was. Imagine how large your portfolio would be, you know, in the next 10 years, man. So out of the three, right, that does not mean you have to invest in Tron, right? You may have liked Gala. You may have been more leaning towards Meta NFT.
Yeah.
right? So your choice, man. But he's using Tron. From my perspective, he's using Tron because you're in the content creator industry.
Yes, that too. And you had said something about like the transfers or something is higher.
Transaction rate.
The transaction rate is higher. So I was just like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it was the one. So Meta NFT was like at 7 cents or something. 6 cents.
Meta was at let me double check.
It was like
Meta NFT was at 5 cents.
5 cent, and then it's 6 cent, and then it's 2 cent. Okay,
Yeah.
so Tron is higher. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was the other way around. But yeah, even then, I still do Tron.
Yeah, for sure. That's a bit, man. So
do they tell you which one on the way up more higher, or really,
what you mean?
like which one is the more
Oh, which one is more? Now, this rank is brought to you by the market cap, right? Who has the biggest market cap? So if we look for the 3 coins that we talked about today, right, we can see that we have Tron in the top 25,
That's dope.
right? We have Gala's number 57, and then Meta NFT is actually ranked number 3008.
Okay, so
Right.
this is my question, right? Is it more profitable to invest in a more popular crypto, or the one that's more on the rise, or the more slept on?
In all honesty, man, the thing about cryptos, man, any investment, right? Real estate, stocks, forex, cryptos, NFTs, you want to buy low and sell high, right? You want to buy low and sell high.
Exactly.
So it's based off the current price, but at the same exact time, see, the thing about that is that's a great question because popularity also tends to boost the value of a crypto, right? Bitcoin is going to more than likely be one of the most popular cryptos forever because that's the first crypto that hit that such of a margin level, 6,000 per coin. So it's pioneering, you know what I'm saying? So popularity helped grows a coin, you know what I'm saying? And just with one Bitcoin, right? 6,000, it had so many people looking at. When Bitcoin 6,000, then people start talking about Ethereum. You know what I'm saying? But until Bitcoin was a monumental, bigger than 50 bands, because the average American made 30,000. You know what I'm saying? So then you start seeing, so popularity plays a role into it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same exact time, you want to kind of see what it supports, right? If it's a smart contract base, if it's a meme base, if it's meant for gaming content creators, and then you just want to invest. My best advice is you want to invest in what your heart tells you to invest in, what you like, what interests you. That way, you know what I'm saying, you're going to do research on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're going to pray for it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to, you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna track your energy. You're gonna put that energy out there.
Yeah,
to
man.
Really like, yeah,
Exactly,
that makes
man.
sense.
Exactly.
What you like the most. That makes sense. Fact.
Yeah. And so when you do that, you know what I'm saying, then it just goes into, you know what I'm saying, just making that investment. But it's pretty much based off your own unique preference, you know. But like, for instance, Meta NFT, Tron, and Gala, Tron is your preference. Like you said, you may buy Tron first, but you may look into the other two later.
Exactly.
You know, and that itself is powerful. You want to also have a diverse portfolio. You don't want to just have one crypto wallet and you got a billion Tron and you don't know other cryptos. Like, so you telling me you spent thousands of dollars on Tron, you know what I'm saying? So what if Tron never hit? What if? So and that's again a risk of any investment. What if it doesn't? And so you just want to have a diversified portfolio, right? A very versatile portfolio.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
So,
But yeah, I hope that's your question.
No, that's my question.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. What else? Oh no, go ahead.
Yeah, man. That's pretty much it, man. You know, so if that's it, man, I definitely wanted to say, man, thank you to everybody for staying tuned to this episode of Pay Attention. We got a chance to learn from Mr. Monte, know who he is, learn about his business as Paperclips Media, and who Monte Papers is behind the scenes as well, man. So I'm excited, man. I hope you guys enjoyed today's conversation about Meta NFT, Tron, and Gala. And drop in the comment perspective your likes and dislikes with these cryptos. And just stay engaged, family. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to this page. See you guys on next week's episode of Pay Attention. Let's get it.